Now I request our dignitaries to give their words. I request Nehal Vora sir to please give his address.
So I wish you all a very, very good afternoon. It's really great to see a lot of young minds out here, and I feel probably 15 years younger being in your august company. First of all, I would like to thank ANMI in really calling me for this very prestigious event. The respected whole-time member, Shri Anand Kumar Narayan, my colleagues on the dais from the MIIs and the ANMI top leadership, ladies and gentlemen. So it's really a privilege for me to stand before you to celebrate the World Investor Week, a week which is dedicated to one of the most important drivers of economic progress, that is, the informed investor. I want to focus on three broad principles, and I'm not going to give you a long speech. I'll try to be more intuitive, because I've been on that side, and I really did not like long speeches, so I'll try to be as short but precise in my comments. So I would like to focus on the three Ps. The first one is progress. India has been the land of innovation, and our securities markets are really no exception. We are not just participants of the global narrative, but we are the front runners and writing and setting benchmarks. Obviously, the key driver has been technology, which has completely changed the way the Indian securities market function. This very hall used to be a physical trading floor for many, many decades. And now it's all moved into the technology innovation. Also, there have been a variety of reforms, right from dematerialization, where none of the shares are now in physical stock, to really driving to settlement processes moving to T+1 and T+0. Now, the question which most people ask that, so what if we have moved into a technological framework? It is really that dividend that today people from all around the country are participating in the securities markets. About 4 or 5 years ago, the total demat population was about 4 crores. In about 5 years, we've grown by more than 4 times to 17.5 crore demat accounts, and present in 99% of the PIN codes in India. So what is really heartening is technology has created that bridge where people from tier 3, tier 4 towns have an ability to participate in mainstream markets, which I don't think is really possible in any other kind of market. The second P which I was talking about is about the participation. So as I said, that a lot of people have started to open demat accounts. A lot of people have started to participate in the mutual funds segment. But more importantly, everybody is able to view their holdings themselves. And therefore, there's a sense of participation which one has. There has been a slew of technology innovation in the depository space, right from account opening, transaction to pledge, has moved to an online electronic framework. And what is heartening to know, I was just going through some of the numbers, that about 40 to 50% of the demat holders are all under the age of 25. That shows that a lot of young people are wanting, like yourselves, wanting to start investing in the securities market. And the third P, very simply, is basically the protection. So you have first the progress where India is progressing. Second is a participation. I want to participate in this progress of the country. And third is obviously the protection. Now, why protection? It is One is important to really know that you're putting in your money, so you need to have the right protective tools to ensure that that doesn't get lost. And as was said by the previous speaker, the best way of investing in protection is to invest in yourself. You know how you should be protecting your wealth so that it can go to the next level, and also to invest in financial education so that you know what products are really suitable for you, and don't just go with a blind mentality that if the whole world is going towards one particular product which looks very promising in the short run, it is something which I should go through. We all are very fond of Hindi movies. I'm sure all of you are. We are in a world which is a VUCA world, which is, it is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. We don't know how it's going. And as Amir Khan said in Three Idiots, that all is well can only take place if you have educated yourself in understanding whether really all is well. As in the characters in Bhool Bhulaiya 2, who had to see through the illusions in investing, one has to be cautious. Sometimes the too good to be true schemes may not be really true, but just illusions like in Bhool Bhulaiya. And really, there are no shortcuts. Like in the movie PK, always ask questions and get the right answers taken before making any investment decisions. And like Milkha Singh's daily training, which we've seen led to his big wins, consistent investments, no matter how small, will lead to great financial success over time. Life is not a 20-20 match. It is more of a test match. So we need to be patient and we need to be consistent to really go. And finally, my favorite saying is, make yourself so competent. As in Three Idiots, he said, Kabil bano mere dost, कामयाबी और सक्सेस झक मार के भी पीछे आएगी. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. We are surprised to hear different themes, cinematic, and also mix of cricket, and all the way, all the mix of thoughts into streamlining into the investment. And that is what is all my students are looking out here to hear from these dignitaries. And this is where all of you might be having demat accounts. 90% of your demat accounts owned by him. So this is CDSL, where our MD has just spoke to you all. This is bringing out how we should be careful and how should be exercising our wisdom while investing. Thank you very much, sir, for your wisdom words. I request now Latika Kundu, MD, CEO of Metropolitan Stock Exchange,